It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with a very special succulent tip of the day. I received a really heartwarming email from a young fan, and I wanted to share it with you along with my response. Hi Laura, my name is Luke and I am a 17-year-old living in Ohio. I have been a follower of your YouTube channel for a while and have a question for you that I was wondering if you might have time to answer at some point. I know the answers may vary, however, I really have a passion for plants, much like you do, and at age 17, I am going to be making some decisions as to what I will be doing with my life very soon. While I have been trying to figure out what I want to study in college or do with the next stage of my life, I can't seem to neglect that working with plants and things like succulents is where my passion lies, and frankly, I think I have gained a very good knowledge of how certain plants grow in certain conditions, what grows well together, and how to make effective presentations. Basically, I don't want to commit to a career that my heart isn't in. I was just wondering if you might have any tips for me. Would going to an agriculture or horticulture school be beneficial in your opinion? Did you do something like that to get to the stage in your life and career that you are at now? How were you able to get started with your company? Any tips that you might have would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day. This Luke from Ohio, his email really warmed my heart, and I thought rather than respond via email, I would make a video out of it because I get a lot of these questions from a lot of you all the time too. So, first of all, Luke, I want to tell you that you are a brilliant writer. And you're obviously very articulate and very smart, and I think that you would do fantastic in college. Let's see. You're 17 years old. Obviously, you want to go to college, so therefore, I think that you should, and I think that you should follow your passion. In my experience, having a degree sure as heck can't hurt. I did not go to college. I went for a couple years to junior college and goofed off, but that does not count. However, my children did, and I lived vicariously through their experience. College is wonderful. They got to travel. They got to play on teams. They made lifelong friendships in college and just had an incredible general experience, despite the fact that they got a piece of paper that gave them a leg up in the workforce upon completion. So yes, I think that you should go to college. I think that you should study horticulture if that's your passion, if you love plants. I didn't figure this stuff out until I was like in my 40s. So you've got decades on me already. You cannot make a mistake at this point. Follow your heart. Let's see. Did I do something like this? No. Like I told you, I didn't really go to college. I got married. I started having kids. I sold cars. I sold Amway. I ran a home daycare. I did a lot of stuff. I didn't get into gardening until I was in my 40s as a form of therapy. But it was a passion. And therefore, I obviously became successful at it. Thank you, Bentley, keeping us safe. Because it was something that I was very passionate about. My company started completely by accident. I wanted to share. Bentley, you need to chillax. I wanted to share my joy of gardening with others, and I wanted to earn a little money to help out around the house too. I had 4 kids, so I started charging $15 an hour basically to just go in and do what I loved doing, which was make pretty in people's yards. That individual referred me to a friend who referred me to a friend who referred me to a friend, and before I knew it, I had a business. After a couple of years of that, my husband Greg decided that he would join me. He got a license, a C27 landscape license, and he joined me. And over a period of about 10 years, we have grown something that now sustains us very well. It even sustains other people too. So I think that getting the degree is a really good idea at your age. I think working in the field, paying your dues, and staying focused. And sticking with doing what makes you happy and following your heart, knowing that you've got an entire lifetime still to figure this stuff out. I really appreciate you reaching out, Luke, and I encourage any of you out there to do the same. Send me an email. Let's talk. I'm happy to give any advice or encouragement or answer any questions that you might have to the best of my ability at any time. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity, reporting with Bentley the Succulent Dog in my backyard garden. Shout out to Luke from Ohio. God bless and have an amazing life, kiddo.